Anybody out there? It's Nino Radio. Oh, yeah. Late Night Live. Let's go. Hey. All right, enough of that. We got Pocho 1 in the building. Ladies and gentlemen. What up? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special live tonight. I'm here with the co-host here, Patriot 1, and we're going to talk about the I don't know how to act right. I'm going to be honest. We're going to talk about that situation and get an in-depth, background on everything. Pocho, can you give an introduction as to who you are to the people watching? Go ahead.
What it do, what it is, what it was, you guys. This is your boy Pocho 1. I'm based out of Northern California, the Bay Area, the Northern Bay, Santa Rosa to be exact. I'm a professional photographer, videographer. I also ran a podcast called the Pocho Live Podcast that I did starting in the pandemic, and that led me to the food community. And then I was one of the hosts for the food community. We had our issues, and so now I'm back to doing my own podcast. And I just basically got into podcasting because I used to be in radio, but I didn't like all the rules that come with radio, and I thought podcasting is a great way to express yourself and to be able to build an online community of, like-minded individuals, and also people that might not think the same but have the same kind of respect for wanting to build online. So that's me, and that's how I found how we all met.
That's what's up. Pocho, I just like your perspective real quick. We'll touch on that real quick, bro. You are on the food community. You help the food community, and it's kind of like beating a dead horse to people that know, but for people that don't know, you basically help start the food community podcast. Is that correct? The food community is an Instagram page, big page, major influence in the Instagram community, but you did help found that or start that podcast, correct?
Yeah, I want to be clear. I didn't start the Instagram page because that's work, and I respect the work that was put into that. But I started doing is I started interviewing foods off the food community pages, like the little young guys, on IG Live, and from there Juanito and me started talking in the DM about a year before this all happened. And I told him, Juanito, let's do a podcast to bring all the podcasts, one to unite all the foods, north, south, east, west, Texas, Cali, everywhere, Florida foods, everybody. And he agreed with me, and I was going to be the host on my own. And basically, so I'm the founder, the creator of the Food Community Podcast. It was my idea. It wasn't even Juan's idea. It was my idea. And we went forward, but respect to Juan though, because he put all the money for it. He did a lot, man. He put a lot forward, and we built something amazing, and it didn't really work out. And, I've already kind of talked a lot of smack about how I felt about the interactions that we had and how it kind of ended. But in the end, I'm proud of what I did there. I'm proud of the people I met. And, I think we made some level of history in terms of bringing somebody from up north, somebody from down south being Icon, who I brought in, and then having Juanito, who is from Bakersfield, so that we could bring all of our people together through one podcast. But basically that, with all respect, because I believe podcasting is about being transparent. And I basically felt like the food community had a lot of bias or a lot of politicking, kind of like, if you've ever said anything bad about the food community and you're an artist, we weren't going to interview you. Well, I don't think that. I think that we should be a place where you can talk shit about, like, we should be CNN or we should be Fox or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be a place where people can talk ish about, but then we can still come and like, and interact and have arguments and have discussions, right? Like, they didn't Bozo's a rapper in LA that would talk ish about the food community, and I wanted to interview him. I'm down to interview people that talk shit about me, stuff about me. Like, I think that is doper content, because it's real, it's confrontational. Like, if I have an issue with somebody, bro, there's a chance if I see you that I might confront you. And I think that that's not necessarily bad content if it's done with respect. So that's what I wanted to do, is kind of build a podcast that was having uncomfortable conversations, not just posting memes, building and doing historical things, not just posting memes, So basically, in the end of it all, but though, was that my morals, always get the best of me. And I know when I'm doing something wrong at the age that I'm at and the gray hairs that I have, I can't keep doing something morally wrong for more than a couple of days, or it just doesn't work for me. And I didn't want to be part of a podcast that was just gonna focus on the gossip and the cheeseman. But I do hope them the best, bro. I don't. I wanted. We were talking about this offline. Is that I'm here to spar and to compete, or compete and talk ish, online. But like, I don't wish any kind of negative uh, vibrations towards Juanito, towards Icon. I mean, I do have some hurt in my heart. I am a little salty, like we talked about before, but that doesn't mean that I want them to pass away or to get cancer.
Yeah, it's not that serious.
You feel me? So anyway, shout out to them. In the end, I crashed out on them emotionally and kind of fucking threatened their life basically.
Damn.
And I'm just keeping it real, bro.
No, hell yeah.
And
we're gonna keep it real here.
The reason I say that is for other people. When you're in a high level opportunity, don't crash out on your boss, or don't crash out on people that you're working with, even if you want to, even if they're being passive aggressive, that's making you want to crash out. For me, it's a lesson on building a higher level of emotional intelligence. Because just because you have shitty bosses doesn't mean you can tell them they're shitty, unless you can create your own business and become your own boss. And so how I feel about me calling Juan like a punk, like disrespecting him or checking him like I did, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just walked away. It's like cheating on a girl instead of just breaking up with her. I should have just broke up with the full community, not went in on them. But the reason why now that I'm kind of went in on them a little is because they said that they were going to post all the podcasts that we did. I didn't ask for any money. I didn't do any of that. And they didn't. And there's 25 podcasts out there that they didn't even post. And artists and people, we lined that up. There was a lot of time put into that. And the older you get, the more your understanding of time and the respect of that time. And so I just, for those reasons, for them not posting the rest of the content we did, and for them doing these little things, backdoor things that I know that they're kind of doing, that's why I don't have the highest level of respect for them. And I'm willing to shit on them whenever I want, because I know real vatos that I grew up with would never do backdoor stuff. They come right at you like me. I come right at your face. I tell you, I tell you, your mom's a B to your face. I don't go tell the rest of the community,
Okay.
No, I'm just saying when I grew up, I would say, hey, man, your mama's a B. I'd come to your house and say it. I wouldn't go tell the whole hood about it, like it's between us. So that's just a little, I know that, I went off on that, but that's what brought me though into knowing about all this food culture and all this craziness going on in California, baby.
All right. Real quick, y'all, we're going to give a take on, man, what happened to my video? Hold on, y'all. What did I do there? My bad. We're going to give a take right now on the Jenny 69 situation, and Pocho interviewed her. Viral clip, bro. And I would like to talk more about certain things I want to talk about more, but right now we're going to do a show about Jenny 69 and Lady Pinks, y'all. And I just want to introduce Pocho because we're going to be doing more shows together. And I just want to say right now, me and full community, I ain't got nothing against them. I don't know if they're going to get mad that I got Pocho on here, but you know what? I'm a free man in a free country and I do what I want. But again, I'm not tripping on full community. I got mutual respect for them. I think they kind of respect me too, but we're all content creators, y'all. Like Pocho said, it ain't that serious, right? And he even told me behind the scenes, he don't wish nothing bad for them. It's all basically entertainment, y'all, especially on this real beef and street stuff. That's one thing, but this internet stuff, y'all, entertainment, it ain't that serious. So with that, Pocho, you did a interview with Jenny 69, bro, and can you give the backstory about a little bit of that, and then what just came to find out? Because I just got a day off, so I'm a day late to making content like everybody else. But I wanted to talk about this because I have a deeper question, bro. Like, Rasa don't know how to act, bro. Like, I think I would say we're our own worst enemy, right? It's always when I was in the street trying to kill someone that looked like me. You know what I mean, bro? It wasn't like it was a white man or a black man. I was into my own people. So is this situation with Jenny and Lady Pinks, do you think it stems from something deeper than just jealousy, or do you think that's how people are? But before you do answer that, can you give a rundown of the whole situation for those that might not know about it? Because you do know Jenny 69. I mean, you talked to her and interviewed her. You kind of know more of how she is and whatnot. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we did a whole month of interviewing. So basically, when we started the Food Community Podcast, it was just me. Then I felt like I needed a LA co-host, basically, and also because eventually I wanted to travel and do things and just have somebody interviewing in LA. So I got LA Icon, and so we both started interviewing people. And of course, out of all, we were interviewing people that were in the niche of the food community. And Jenny 69 is probably the most well-known Latina foodette, as I call it. She's on that page. She was supported a lot, and so when it came time to get an interview, she was more than welcome. And I do want to say these, positive things about her, because she was more than welcome to do an interview for us. She was very easy going with it. It did take a couple back and forths, of course, but shout out to Chris Sourapple, who was still the publicist of the. I brought all these people onto the team, and now they're there, and I'm not. It's really funny, but. So she came. We had a great interview, bro. We hung out for like 2 hours after, because she was buzzed. But she asked for McDonald's. She didn't ask for anything special. She was super humble, chill, down to do any kind of content you wanted to do. And I even asked her, "Does this bother you?" She's like, "No, I'm used to it. It's all good. We're all winning. At this level." So she's really easygoing. She does want to look at like all the pictures and stuff, but for the most part, she was chill. So I do want to just let everybody know in person, she's super chill, kind of like how she is on her lives, where she kind of shows like very, just like she'll pick her booger like on her live. She don't care.
Yeah.
Bro. So it's like, she's like that in real life. That's all I'm just saying. It works. We had a really great podcast. I'm really proud of the podcast. It's also another reason why I'm frustrated and salty, is because I actually think the little tension that me and Icon had, with not seeing the world the same, I guess. We made for good content working again off each other, actually.
Yeah.
With Juan coming in as kind of the guy that started the food community, right? So that when I can't even watch those interviews, bro, because I think that they're so good, actually, that when you look at the interviews that are happening now at the food community, it's just not even in the same world. Look at any interview where and I'm not even trying to take all the credit. When me and Icon are doing what we do, there's nobody better than me and him right now, and I can say that even where there's tension between me and him, but it's true. And so anyway, I left that day. That was the last interview I did for the food community, because I actually
which one with Jenny?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So halfway through I doing all these interviews, bro, I started to see little things that I didn't like that they were willing to do things for content that were against my morals. They were willing to kind of start tension with people for views. Not that they're willing to like create it, but like that's like part of the, that's part of like, of what people like. It's sad, but people are like happy to get that kind of stuff going. But anyway, they were justifying a lot of what they were doing by like, this is the way of the world now. And for me, I'm a revolutionary, bro. I don't believe anything is the way of the world. I believe we are the masters of our own destiny, and we can change. Every decision we make builds on itself and can create a new destiny. So I thought we were in control of our destiny, but I guess not. So I know I'm falling off a little, but I'm trying to build you this kind of painting of there was a lot of toxic stuff going on there, bro. And this is what Jenny and all them are part of, and what now you're seeing.
Wow.
People can't even come together.
Yeah, bro.
They can't even do a music video without getting jumped, and we'll get into everything. But like, it's so ghetto, bro, that we're 2023 and we're still fighting at music videos, and that's what I'm trying to say, is that I was in part of a world that it's cool to be toxic. It's cool to be a fool,
Wow.
Like, it's cool to get in a fight and go viral. Like, I don't want to go viral for those reasons, bro. I went viral with Jenny simply because she shot out my hood, and people thought that was cool. There's little things that you can do, like localize something. Jenny is from nowhere close to Santa Rosa, but the fact that she shot out Santa Rosa and made everybody in Santa Rosa show her love and run this clip up. That's local. That's a foreigner, somebody far away supporting local talent. We went viral. We didn't have to talk shit about nobody. All we did, we went viral being positive. And so with Jenny 69, like, she's dope, but what I've been speaking on her is, I think she's a good person, a good woman in her heart, but she's caught up in the game of being a buffoon, of being a clown, of being a fool. She's like lean like a cholo. You can say it's cool, but it's like, one of my comments, one of the subs was saying, like, it's done more to take back our people than any other song, because what happens, that song Lean Like a Cholo, black people, white people, other people see it and they're like, oh, those are these silly little Mexicans, that lean like cholos. And we don't need to take them serious. We're going to keep them as, the grips that set the stage up, but they can never be on the stage, being the main event. You know what I mean? And we were always going to be like that because we don't take ourselves serious. And how can we be taken serious, bro, if some of our biggest content creators are clowns, like Jenny 6ix9ine, other people? Like, let's be honest. And the thing with Jenny, and I'll break down what happened, but basically Jenny, what I call it is gang cultural appropriation. So it's not cultural appropriation, it's like subculture appropriation. So she's appropriating a culture that she's not part of, and when that life comes and hits her in her face, literally, she calls the police. But she can't do that because if you want to be part of a culture, you got to follow the cultural norms of that culture. The cultural norms of gang culture, especially in California and in Los Angeles, is that regardless of SPMs, if he did it or not, it doesn't matter if SPM did it or not. As long as he has those charges on him, he's a sucker. And nobody can fuck with him, bro. And if you fuck with him, you're a sucker. And so, Lady Pink.
My bad.
Let me just say,
go ahead.
What were you saying?
Well,
no, I was going to say that Lady Pink's, bro. Let me just finish this part. Lady Pink's, as toxic and messed up as you want to say it, she is consistently following street code, as when she told her, even though it sucks that she's going around worrying about what people are listening to, which is a little crazy, bro. I don't think we should be fighting over what people are listening to, though. But in the end, she understands that when Jenny does it, though, it makes it, because she's so influential, it makes it okay for other people to do it. So Lady Pink's has been commenting on her post saying, hey, you can't, if you're going to live this way, our lifestyle, you got to follow our rules. You can't SPM's out. And if you don't, I'm going to see you. So then what happens? She sees her. And what I said was, you can talk shit about Lady Pink's, but she's consistently following what she's done. She's from the streets. She doesn't fuck with chomos. And even if he's not a chomo, he has a chomo charge. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if he's guilty or not. It matters if you have that charge under your name. When you look your name up in any file. That's all that fucking matters, bro. Sorry, shouldn't because
so
basically, so Lady Pink's consistent. She talks about her online. Then when she sees her, she's about that life. That's why I have to say I give her respect, because most people are just trolls online. But Lady Pink's handled her right in person. And what I heard was they didn't jump her, actually. They checked her twice. And in gang culture, that's not a jumping. That means you go one-on-one with one homie, then you go one-on-one with another homie, one after another, though. And it is to put you off balance because you did something wrong. But it's giving you a little bit of that respect. And maybe they did jump him. But basically what happened is she saw him at a music video. They jumped her. Basically what happened, sorry, I'm going all over the place.
No, go ahead.
So Jenny 6ix9ine was at Kilo's remix music video, Lean Like a Cholo. She wasn't getting paid. She was just going to do it out of respect for Kilo because, he did leave.
Who's going to do it for free?
Fine.
Jenny was going to do it for free.
Yeah, because the Lean Like a Cholo, such a, like historical piece of work that they just felt like it,
wow.
And that's what I was trying to tell you. Like, people don't know that, like, Jenny's cool. She didn't once ask us. We wouldn't have paid her, but I don't pay for interviews. I don't believe in that, But I'm not saying that you can't, because I believe in certain situations, if it's part of a business model, why not? But just for me, because I want to build relationships. So basically, to break down what happened, Jenny's at this at this music video, and it's and she believes that she got set up, and other people are just saying, hey, bro, you were at the music video. Eventually, you're going to see people that you funk with, especially when it's in your genre. And Lady Pink's got there, swung on her. Her friend swung on her too. Supposedly they jumped her. This guy from Fool News, who's part of this little, like, he's been part of a bunch of people's platforms, but he jumps on top of on her. A lot of people are hating on him for saying that he's a captain, but I think that I don't know if I would break up a girl fight, but I don't think that I'm not against a man breaking up a girl fight, because it's like, why, like, This is especially if they're getting jumped. So I think he's being a man. He probably has a daughter or two. He has some sons. He probably doesn't want to see a little girl get beat up. So I wouldn't call him a captain at all. He protected a woman that supposedly was getting jumped. Anyway, the problem after that though is that she leaves it alone. After she leaves it alone and doesn't call the police and then moves on, the girls leave. She goes back to the music video, and then what happens is Kilo comes back and starts asking him like, "Hey, and then she says, "Hey, are you cool with SPM?" And she's like, "Hey, man, why are you worrying about SPM?" They get in a little argument, and basically he tells her to get the fuck out of here and that we can't have no like Chomo supporters. She'll explain it more, but basically that she's not allowed there because she supports Chomos and all that. And she was like, "What the heck? I mean, I was just listening to a song, and I'm not even a gang member." And like, and then the other reason why he kicked her off her set is because the bigger reason was that because Jenny said that she was going to press charges on Lady Pinks and that she was going to call the police after she got out of there. And the whole thing about this, brother, is that the reason why Kilo has an argument there is because Kilo's saying, hey, Jenny, you're saying you're from the streets. I thought, if you're from the streets, the first thing is even if he's not a Chomo, if you're going to be part of this culture, basically Southside culture, you can't fuck with that fool. And if you do, you might get smashed on. You might not, but you might get, right? When you get smashed on, you got to take that like on the chin. But Jenny was like, first of all, I didn't get paid, but second of all, I came here to work. I'm a mother, I'm away from my kid. No, I'm going to press charges.
Damn.
But that's where lies in the contradiction, everybody, that you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say you're from the streets and call the police. You can't support a guy that has a Chomo charge and not think that there might be some mothers out there that are going to get a little pissed.
Man, Pocho, you broke it down. Let me reset this real quick. Pocho, I'm going to play this clip of her on the food community speaking about this Jenny 69. Everybody jumping in here with me and Pocho doing this quick live in regards to this drama of Jenny 69 getting jumped by Lady Pinks. What do you think about it, Pocho? You breaking down the street politics, all this stuff. What do you think about all this? To me, it sounds, it's like the rules and all that, but do you think this is ridiculous? Is this how it's always been? It's going to stay like this? What are your genuine thoughts about this, about how it all works, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. What I feel like, I'm just taking a picture so I can let people know. What I feel like is that this is why what I was telling you offline too, which I'm transparent in everywhere I go. It's like this is like Chicano rap. Why did Chicano rap never get big? Because it's not all about Chicanos and not right. and also being closed-minded. Chicano rap didn't work because Chicano rap was gangster rap and they were still gangbanging and not making music. Like a lot of people that are Bloods and Crips, but they're making music. They don't think about that. And even now, they don't even trip on that like that. They trip on more personal things. But what I'm saying is, let's make it make sense. Gold Toes makes it make sense. He's not out there trying to make peace treaties and stuff. He's out there trying to make it make sense. If it's good music, let's make some money together. I know how to distribute music. You know how to make good music. Let's make money. That makes sense to me. Doesn't it make sense to you, bro? So it's like, who cares about this north, south? Where are you from? What do you say? This, that. Comadres. Comadres. Like this is some gossip. And, we're all part of it. But I feel more comfortable that I'm talking about it than being part of it, because I think we need to call out all this behavior, not just fighting, but this back and forth. We can make content that's not based on drama. But I also think that we need to be a platform that's not afraid to talk about drama, especially when we're trying to call it out that we can do better. I'm not trying to say that Jenny, Kilo, Lady Pinks, that they're bad people. But we can do better. We're adults, dog. What are we showing our kids? Come on, bro. I bet you every single person in there is either a mother or father of one or two kids at least. Jenny has a son. I have a daughter. Kilo probably has a couple kids. Lady Pinks definitely has some kids.
All right, let's continue. All right, I'm gonna play this clip real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Jenny 69, and I'm gonna bring this up real quick, bro. Jenny 69, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You said earlier she needs a bodyguard, bro. You said you'll do her bodyguard service for her, right? But bro, she has two. What's up?
Oh, Kevin Costner in the movie Bodyguard. It's an old movie.
Hey, what the point is this though, bro? She has 2 million Instagram followers, bro, and I'm pretty sure those are not fake numbers, right? I mean, I don't know if you think so or not, but let me know. But
I actually don't think Jenny's are fake.
Yes, and Lady Pink's has 170K, which are probably organic too. But I'm gonna be honest, no disrespect to nobody, but man, 2 million on the IG, bro. Come on, Pocho. Those are numbers right there that are. I mean, that's like superstar status. I'm gonna be honest, as far as on Instagram, right? I mean, so anyways, I don't know if maybe Lady Pink's. I'm not gonna say that she's jealous, right? Because people are saying that argument. I'm just saying though that Jenny 6ix9ine is on a level that I don't even know if she knows the level she's on, bro. As far as where she could take her career. And again, I don't support the rap or any of that, but as far as a figure in the culture and in the music scene, she's pretty up there. I would dare to say. But I'm gonna play this clip real quick and then we'll get back to it. Check it out, y'all.
Pink, she walked by, she's looking at me weird. Just like look at her and she's just literally just like dogging. I mean, you know when somebody doesn't like you and they're just dogging you in a weird way. And then here comes another girl, and then the other girl walks by me and she just like look, like she's just like that, like just breathing hard too. And I'm just like, oh my god, like I thought it was so weird. And then I got a weird vibe, and then she walks by, like again, bro, like weird, looking at me weird the whole entire time. She's just like. So then I told her, I was like, why are you looking at me like that? Like it was just weird. So then I just remember like she swung on me, and then I don't know if I twisted my ankle. I don't really remember what happened because like it happened so fast. And I was in my heels. So then I just remember falling to the ground, and then I just kept feeling like people bombing on me, but I still at that moment didn't know that I was getting jumped because I thought it was just like a one-on-one between me and Pinky. But since she had already like got me, I was on the floor, and I was just like on the floor, and I was just blocking all the hits. Like I was just blocking everything because they were going in on my head. And I was just like this the whole time on the floor, curled up in a ball. And then all I remember is a guy, he was like, I got you, it's me, I got you. And then I was just like, what the is going on, you know? These are like 400-pound girls. Like I don't know how much Pink's weighs. So then here comes Pink. She walked by. She's looking at me weird. So, just like look at her, and she's just literally.
They had to put that part, the 400-pound. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hey, Pocho, real quick, your thoughts on this clip. I'm gonna say something real quick, bro. This girl, I can tell how she's talking. She sounds kind of innocent, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. She sounds like she's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if. I guess looking in, if I was Lady Pink's, bro, I would try to be doing a song with her, bro. Like, why you want to start drama? You probably should be trying to work with her. You know, she sounds like she's pretty cool. She's even calling her Pinks and all this. Like, she probably knows who she is. When I seen this clip, bro, it's the first thing I thought, Pocho. I said, man, they should be working together. I bet you she probably would have gave her a good deal on a feature, or they could have did some kind of business, bro. But go ahead.
No, they know each other, bro.
Oh, damn.
Ladies Pinks is an older rapper. She's been around, I guess. I didn't know about all these rappers because you got to remember, I'm from the Bay Area, Northern California. We don't care about none of this Chicano rap. We think it's all silly.
Wow.
You know, so silly. Like nobody in Northern California calls each other fools. This is a Southern California thing, just so you know. A lot of people don't know that because, you know, they think all California's kind of together, but it's very, you know, just like anywhere, it's divided, you know. But so basically, yeah, like I think she is jealous of. I think a lot of people are jealous of Jenny, and the thing is, Jenny is. Well, one thing about Jenny is she does act like she's not that popular. That's what makes her so cool. She's very humble, bro. But I told her, like, you really do need a bodyguard, and she literally was gonna hire me, but her husband basically saw me and saw that like I could probably get with her, you know, and it was like, you know, it's not gonna work. We need to get her like some big black motherfucker, you know, or something to carry her around. But anyway. Yeah, well, that's one thing. And then, but that's what I was trying to tell her, that she needs, in that interview I did with her, I was trying to tell her, like, no, don't do another thing with Tekashi. Cause where we went separate, where she wanted to do a rap song with Tekashi, and I was like, oh man, like I wouldn't even take you to it. You know, there's certain things that I'm not willing to do, even as a professional, you know.
Well, hold on. Why don't you like Tekashi?
Oh, I mean, I don't necessarily care that, like I think Tekashi's a little Mexican boy from New York, like, you know, that had a hard life. He trolled a whole gang. In a way, I kind of give him props, because he trolled. Like right? Gangs are bad. Who cares to troll gangs? Like the internet is bad. Who cares to troll the internet? Like so, Tekashi. In that way, I respect him actually, and to be honest, I actually like most of his first like 5 songs. First 5 songs, maybe, or after he went to jail. Not when he came back out, but or before he went to jail, I liked his music. But this is where I don't get with him, brother. Is there like I'll tell you a really quick story. A long time ago, a guy almost hit my cousin, like one of my favorite cousins, and I went there to his house with a bat, and I chased him out, and
damn,
it's like, yeah, and he almost got in trouble though, because I'm like well connected in my city, bro. Even the cops like me, and I didn't even talk to him. I didn't say nothing to the cops though. I just left after I chased them out and all this, right?
Okay.
Anyway, the cops, everybody fucks with my family so much that the cops press charges on him just because she's related to my mother, who's probably the most famous person in my county, and so. When they asked me to go to court, bro, to point him out, I said no, and I told him no matter how much he disrespected my cousin, I would never go to your court system that I think is criminal and snitch on another brown man and put another brown man in prison.
Why, Pocho? Why?
Because I don't believe in the judicial system, bro. Okay. My parents are lawyers, bro. I've watched the legal system right up close. I know that it's unjust to people of color. So I would never use the judicial system to hurt my people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if he was a white guy? Would you go to the courts?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't go to the courts at all, no matter what? Okay.
No, I would murk that motherfucker, and I would take not only him, but I'd probably kill his whole family, his mother, his daughter, everybody around him, all the innocent, all his friends, everybody that ever knew him. Like, I'm a sick man, so I don't worry about court system because I follow the law of God, and so in terms of like, I don't worry about all that. Like, if somebody offends my family, it's on and crack, and I'm taking everybody you knew, and everybody. But so I just walk a different path. But I'm not saying that you should do that or anybody else or get mad at. I'm just saying that Tekashi got on in the courthouse. He walked in that courthouse, got on a stand.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we're separated. Not of all the stuff that you would think it's all this stuff that he does. Not. I actually think all the trolling is pretty cool. It's because I told you earlier that one of my plans was to troll the whole food community, but we'll talk about that later. But so I respect clever trolls just like I respect clever comedy, but I don't respect you taking the easy way out and snitching on people. Basically. But so that's the only thing.
Pocho, real quick though, hold on. I'm gonna say this, bro. No, but I'm gonna say this, bro, real quick because I'm gonna kind of come to the defense of 6ix9ine, which I don't even care, bro. I don't even listen to music. I just like I kind of like how he trolled people. But bro, his gang was kidnapping him and sleeping with his baby mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how it works. Who cares, right? Street gang politics and the rules. But there's no honor amongst thieves, bro. Like, his gang was beating him down, extorting him, and whooping him up and sleeping with his baby mother. So him turning on them, it's kind of like they turned on him first. But, it's neither here nor there. And I'm not trying to justify Tekashi. I don't even care about the guy, but go ahead.
I agree. I know what you're saying, but I would just say that 2 wrongs don't make a right. You know what I mean? It's just, my whole thing is just, is that, yeah, they did all that, but you should expect nothing but darkness in the streets. You should expect your homies to fuck your lady. You should expect, all your homies to snitch on you. You should expect this because the streets always win. And that's why I got out of the streets as soon as I could. And I try not to glorify any of this stuff because it's dirty and gross and nasty, man. And so 6ix9ine, what I would have done is I would have murked that whole gang. I would have went like a Batman, and just started knocking fools down, but I wouldn't have took the easy way out. But I totally understand. I mean, realistically, he's a little Mexican kid. What is he really going to do? I mean, I'm a real dude, though. I'm a real hitter. So, like, I know that I could I've beat up a whole group of men by myself before. So I could know that I could take a whole gang on by myself, too. So I'm just a different kind of dude. I look at myself like a superhero, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but, like, I feel that, I work out, I take care of myself. I'm focused. I keep everybody in my family has never been dishonored, and anybody that dishonors my family gets smashed on. And so I'm like from the old school, bro. So I just have a different mentality. But basically, we're back to what we were talking about with Jenny and Jenny.
All right,
so
hold on. Let me reset this. Hold on. Go ahead, bro. Continue. I'm gonna put up some more clips because she goes on here with Kilo, the rapper. He starts talking. My wife said he looked kind of bad when he went on the Tony A podcast because even Tony A looked like he wouldn't even believe in him. But continue, bro.
Yeah. We should show some of that.
I got it right here. Go ahead.
So, perfect. Yeah, no, and so basically, what was going on with so basically how it kind of with me is I was just saying, hey, if you're gonna follow this lifestyle, you can't be bigger than the program. And I say it in that podcast, and she's like, well, and she kind of laughs it off and whatever. But it was foreshadowing. I mean,
good point.
That you can't be bigger than the program, Jenny. I told you live on the internet. You can go Google Pocho 1 and Jenny 69. Look at the interview. You're gonna hear me say, "Oh, Jenny, you think you're bigger than the program? You know you're not, right?" Hey, and then she's like, and then even Icon agrees with me. And then now we see, look at, now she's crying on the food community.
hey, Pocho, what do you mean by you're not bigger than the program, bro? Touch on that real quick before I play this clip.
So the program is the prison gang program, basically, but it's also like,
wow.
So in California is broken up to Northerners, Norteños, Central California, the Fresno Bulldogs, and which most of Central California is actually Northerners, and then there's the Southern California, South Side. I'm a real hitter. Stop, Pocho. Hey, I'm a real hitter when it comes to that. Nah, my bad. Hey, God bless me. And so anyway, down south they call it the program basically, but it's just basically if you're going, and that's actually a really good question. It's a set of social norms that you're supposed to live by if you're going to be in the streets in Southern California. So there's rules and regulations to being hanging around in the streets of Southern California, making money, like in entertainment and in arts and anything. I mean, you could even be a Lakers, but LA Lakers, and if you hang out with a snitch, that's a well-known snitch, somebody's gonna come see you. It doesn't matter who you are, So yeah. It's just a code of conduct for living in Southern California, basically. And Northern California has one, and most cities that has an underworld has their own underworld program. That there's certain things that you can't do, and if you do them, not only will it be a taboo for your enemies, like your enemies are gonna hate you, but everybody around you is gonna hate you because it's a taboo of that subculture.
Hey, Chula says gang mentality is BS. What do you say about that?
Yes, I think it is, and I've been trying to tell everybody that we have to leave gang mentality. If you're gonna be I tell every artist, once you become an artist, you gotta decide if you're an artist or a gangster. You can't be both. You can't be a gangster rapper. Sorry. You're either a rapper or a gangster because it changes, And so I was trying to take the full community out of the swamp, out of the muck, of this buffoonery and clowning, and try to bring legitimacy. But these people love this stuff. And just best believe that when the full community heard about all this, his little dick got hard because this is all he lives for, content. He don't got no girlfriend. He don't got a girl. I never saw him with a girl my whole life, but he just loves other people's content. To me, that's little pee-pee because he would get happy when conflict would happen, bro.
Oh, damn.
This fool's like literally evil. He's like happy when he sees his people.
Who you talking about?
Juan from the Fool community.
The owner of the Fool community.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Excuse me. But yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, free speech. Say what you want, bro. Hey, so real quick.
And Fool community, you shouldn't get mad at Nino because he's doing what real journalists do. They go and talk to all the people that are really
different perspectives,
saying the thing. And people like me, I'm really saying it. Other people are passive aggressive. I don't do that. I shoot. I'll let you know who. When I throw a dart, bro. When I send something, I put an address on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So they know who that mail is going to.
No, I don't. No, that's what I respect about you, Pocho. That's what I respect about you, bro. That you are controversial. You're free. You speak. You say it how you want. I don't limit nobody's free speech, bro. And you say what you want to say. I mean, you're on the live here, so I respect your the rawness and the realness, and that's just how it is. I'm gonna get to this.
But people have been hating, bro. People have been hating on people that interact with me. They'll hate on you. So just
yeah, well,
you gotta deal with it.
Well, what can you do? I mean, Chrissy's in the comments. We've been hating on since we put that since I became a Christian, bro. So, anyways, here's Jenny 69 with Kilo, bro. So, Kilo, hold on. Somebody had a good question. I want to see if this is if I can ask you real quick. Okay, Chula says that Jenny 69 didn't deserve that. Hold on. What do you think, bro? Do you believe that Jenny 6ix9ine deserved the beat down? Real quick, go ahead.
So what I would say is, one is I don't like any woman getting beat down at all. Like I love women. I know that sounds crazy, but I have a daughter. Like, to me, women are precious, and they should, like, I respect the guy that jumped in and stopped the fight. I would have done the same thing, not even if I wasn't in security, but I think she deserved what she got according to the streets.
Wow.
Which is not what she deserves.
Wow.
It's just what she got. She got it because that's what you get when you play with the street and you're not from it. So she just got the karma that comes with the streets. It's not even personal. It's just, you break a rule, you get handled. She broke a rule, bro. You can't, in Los Angeles, if you're a popular person, I'm not saying you can't listen to SPM. I'm saying if you're a famous person that has 2 million followers and you put SPM on your social platform, there's a chance that you're gonna get beat down, people.
Damn.
And that's just part of life. She should have known that, but she doesn't really understand that it can really happen because she's not really from this culture.
Wow.
And I am. And that's why, because I am from this culture, that's why I was trying to warn her months before this happened. I warned her in May, and this happened now.
And you foretold it, basically. The line's open, y'all. Anybody wants to call in, 432-217-0709. We'll take calls. Let us know what you think tonight on the Up All Night Live. Me and Pocho won. And, bro, you did warn her. You said that basically you're not bigger than the program. It's kind of a foretelling there, bro. And I give you props for that, bro, because it's not like you're sitting here and glamorizing the streets, bro. You know how the streets work. We all know how the streets work. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of trying to warn her, and look what happened, bro. Maybe she was just too accessible, bro. Maybe she should have acted high and mighty, right? Like, or had security. I don't know, but here's a clip of Jenny 6ix9ine breaking down on the IG Live, talking about Kilo. This is the guy that she went to for free to do his rap video. And my wife showed me the picture of her. She's like in a dang bikini. So my wife's even like, how could she even fight? I mean, she's like a video vixen at this point in the video. She wasn't, going to fight, right? She got hoodwinked, I guess, blindsided. But let's continue.
So then Pink, she walked by, she's looking at me weird. Just like, look at her.
Oh, right here.
You think that the jumping was bad? No, the jumping wasn't bad compared to what happens next. This is when it gets crazy. So then he calls me to the back of the building, you guys. And he doesn't let my assistant go back there with me. And this is where nobody's at. And then he tells me, the reason why you got jumped is because you listen to SPM and you support him. He was like, do you know he's a child? And I was just like, to be honest, I was like, I don't really know about that. I just posted a video of me listening to his song or whatever. And he's like, so, that's why they jumped you, is because you listen to SPM. Then he goes, well, he's like, you can't call the cops. He's like, you can't call the cops and you can't report. He said, because it's going to ruin your reputation. He's like, you don't want to end up like 6ix9ine. And I was just like, Kilo, I don't care about that. I was like, I'm not from the streets. I'm not a chola. I was like, I was attacked on set while I'm working. I'm like, I am going to call the cops and I am going to press charges. That's what I was telling him.
Damn.
You think that the jumping was bad?
Okay, let's go to the next clip.
In his whole
hold on.
wasn't bad
I'm gonna say something quick. At least, hey Pocho, Eric, chat. At least she admitted it that she was gonna call the police. I give her props. At least she even said, "I'm not from the street." Like, damn. Okay, let's continue.
And then he tells her changed, you guys. Like, he went from being cool to now he went into like the same way that Pinks was looking at me before she got me, the same look he had in his eyes. And then he was like, so do you with SPM? He's like, do you with him? With his music? And then I was just kind of like, well, I like his music. Yeah. He was like, well, then you can't be on the song. He's like, and I don't want you on the video. And I was just like, okay. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't need to be here. I was like, I'm just gonna pack my stuff and I'm just gonna go. I started to get super scared because I was in the back of the building. So then I just start speed walking and he's like right behind me, and I'm walking through the hallway. In his whole demeanor changed.
Damn, this is crazy.
Hallway. Oh my god, guys, I'm starting to get like flashbacks of what happened, because it was so scary. Like, hold on.
My bad, I ain't trying to laugh. Damn, okay. It's traumatized, bro.
Hugger.
Like, I'm still having flashbacks. Like, I still haven't processed everything. And so I'm walking down the hall and I'm just like borderline running because I'm terrified of this man.
He'd walking.
And as I'm walking, he's like, off my seat. Like, right on my neck, you guys, like in the back of, like, right behind me. He's like, off my seat. Like, I don't even remember what he was saying. And at that moment, I just started crying and I was trying to find my assistant because I was just like, oh my God, like, I just got jumped and now I'm being attacked by the person that invited me to the video.
Damn.
Oh, wait, oh my God, you guys.
I'm going to say something real quick, bro. I mean, she's clearly not, a G, and she getting wrapped up in a world that she don't even know what she's stepping into, bro. That fool went straight up, kind of went crazy on her, bro. Kilo, I guess he's with the business like that, bro. I didn't know he was like that. Did you?
He's from Oxnard.
What does that mean?
He's from an area that I'm from, that I was born in. He's from good little hood area, but no, it's not that. I don't even see. This is the thing that I have with this though is was he just explaining to her what happened, or was he telling her what happened? Like, was he explaining, hey, you got jumped because, hey, you're supposedly doing this? Or was she saying, hey, you got jumped, girl, because you got checked because we checked you, because, you know what I mean? Like, was he telling her that they checked her as a group, or just explaining why she got checked? It's a different thing. If he helped create that situation to like she thinks that Kilo set her up. She thinks that Kilo set this up.
What do you think?
I don't necessarily think that he set this up, because I don't think he just has that in his mind.
Yeah,
he just wants to get these beat up. But I do think that he says, like, "Hey, I'm gonna invite everybody." I bet you he is like this though. Jenny 6ix9ine, she's on my thing. Lady Pinks, she's my homegirl. I'm gonna invite everybody, and if something happens and it goes viral, it is what it is. And if Jenny gets checked for acting a fool, then it is what it is, because a lot of people also hate on Jenny because they know that she's portraying herself, as something that she's not, and then right now she says she's not a chola, then just stop getting in a bunch of videos with a bunch of cholos acting like you're a chola, then maybe, in front of millions of people. I do think that you're right, that she's so humble or something. There's something good about her though, because when I'm around her, how cool she is, that she's so chill that she forgets how famous she is, and that she has responsibility with her fame,
Bro,
But it is what it is.
Say something right now, bro. I feel like she's like, I don't even know how old she is, but I kind of see her. I want to say I always say that the girl around me, my daughter, but she's somebody's daughter, bro, and they kind of traumatized her, bro. It's kind of a messed up situation. I feel bad for her now. I was kind of clowning earlier, but But again, like you said, that's how the streets work. Let's go with the next clip, and we'll continue, y'all. It's crazy. It's kind of messed up right here.
He was like, if you weren't a girl, he's like, I'll you. And I just got so scared. I was like, where's the exit? I was like, where's the exit? Like I don't know.
Hold on, bro. Do you agree with that? You think that he said that? That kind of sounds like something a dude would say. He said, if I was a girl, I'd F you up, bro.
Yeah, I kind of felt like, I don't know. I kind of believe it too. I don't know why.
Hell yeah. That sounds like real.
I don't believe. It's not that I think she's lying. I think that both people always kind of,
two perspectives,
just a little bit, like different because of their emotional involved in it. So, yeah, I think at a certain point, Kilo just probably was like, "Fuck this bitch! I'm just gonna go off on her," because she's now acting. Because the other thing is, she does have a little bit of a like diva mentality, like where she's like really special. It's all about her. Okay. Kilo's probably, hey, you just got jumped. Relax. Let's just keep going or whatever. But, I don't know. I mean, there's a chance. It's hard to tell if he. I don't know him like that to think that he would straight up. He's just, I don't know. He don't seem like he would really set up a whole situation.
I don't think he would set her up. But do you think he was that savage with her, like to for she feel threatened by the dude?
He's a chubby little motherfucker, bro. Chubby fuckers, do that shit.
They're savage.
Like, that fool got a little beta in him, So I saw a little beta in that fool because up north we don't lean like cholos. We some Norteños, So right, I didn't say it. Rico Too Smooth said it. You gotta listen to this guy named Rico Too Smooth.
Okay.
He said, we from up the bay. We some Norteños. We don't lean like cholos.
Okay, you're quoting Rico. All right, let's continue.
need to get out of here before I get attacked on again. And then the reason why I started panicking, dude, I started crying immediately because I was like, I was set up. Like, I know for a fact he had something to do with them running up on me on set of his music video. He was like, if you weren't a girl, he's like, I'll you. And I just got so scared. I was like, where's, like, to me is crazy. Like, these people are crazy in the head over a SPM song. Then I ended up finding out from multiple people that after I left the building, Kilo invited Pinks back to the set. Kilo invited Pinks and the other girl that jumped me back to the set where I was at, and it was talking about me. So that's how I know Kilo set me up. Like, I knew that all was premeditated and I was attacked. Like, to me is crazy. Like, these people are crazy in the head over a SPM song. Then I ended up finding out from multiple people that after I left the building, Kilo invited Pinks back to the set.
She said something right there that they're crazy. Let's talk about this real quick. Pocho, I'm going to ask you this. Check this out. It's like my wife said. My wife said that a while back, maybe she might have heard it, you know, before we were like hardcore against SPM, read the paperwork, did videos. Like, there's a no-go with SPM. But like, if she listened to some of his songs before, she wouldn't expect to get beat up. Do you think that she has a point here saying these people are freaking crazy for beating her up for listening to a song by Chomo, bro? Go ahead.
Absolutely. Yes. I think that's crazy, bro. I would never fight anybody over listening to SPM, dude. I would just be like, well, whatever, you know, I don't know. I mean, I like his music, you know, I don't know all his music. I'm personal friends with Goldtoes. Goldtoes isn't an industry friend of mine. Goldtoes is my friend, you know, like a home really, you know.
Yeah.
So, and you know, me and him have different conflicting ideas on things, but we don't talk about it too much, you know. But no, I think she has a major point. I think out of all the things she said tonight, this is her only place where she truly shines in terms of like a little bit of intellectuality or concepts and thoughts and shit. Because, yeah, bro, just because, you know, I listen to a song, you're going to try to beat me up and you're going to try to control my energy, you know, all of what I am just because of that. The thing about that is what they would say is, yes, because you're because you're so popular, you knew what you were doing when you played that song. You knew what you were doing. A lot of even the homeboys that were listening to the song didn't even know it was SPM, supposedly or whatever. Yeah, like they played that. I don't even know what really about that song, but I guess they played it in the background. Like a lot of people are saying that she did that to troll people, you know, like to get people in the.
Bro, I saw that clip though, Pocho. Them fools were all singing along too with that song. Why don't? Let me ask this. Why don't they check the cholos that were in the videos dancing and singing too, bro?
Exactly, I agree with you 100%. I think Jenny says it in one of these clips that why don't you check De Niro and I interviewed Lux Tattoos from Temple Street. They're both Lux is like a tattoo artist influencer type, and De Niro is, I don't know, he just does a bunch of clips. So that is another thing, and that's another thing is because she's an easy target, bro.
Wow.
And that's the thing with men picking on women, bro. That is so corny, bro. And I don't fuck with dudes that pick on women, bro. Just to pick on them, that's just some weird bully.
Bro.
Like that's some chub. That's like guys that don't get girls pick on girls, you know, like.
No, it's like
when I get in a conflict with a woman that I like or I'm talking to, I'm like, dude, I tell them I don't argue with women, so let's just figure this out or let's come back to it, you know, because I'm not gonna keep arguing with a woman, you know, like
I was
like or like, you know, so. She has a major point. She doesn't deserve that, but what it is the streets don't care about what you deserve, what you don't, you know? The streets have rules, and they want their money when you take from their, you know, their rules. You know, they're going to get their money. The rules always win, people. I mean, the streets always the streets always win, people. That's the thing.
All right, last clip.
Crazy in the head.
Oh, look. I don't even play the song, but we're going to get a copyright. But look, there she is, like you said. These fools are singing the song.
I still don't get what's going on, though, bro. I still don't understand. Why are they listening to SPM? I guess they're just trying to get pumped up or something? Or
I don't know, bro. This is an old video.
Wouldn't it be a music video of something that they're singing about instead of... SPM.
That's they're singing. I muted it, bro, but they're playing an SPM song. So hold on.
What's going on there?
Okay, here's
like, are they to pump themselves up or something, or
I don't know.
If they're doing a music video, wouldn't they be singing the music that they made?
Good question. So let's continue with the convo, bro.
But
go ahead.
I'm sorry. That's why that they're tripping on her, because they think that she set that clip up, bro. Like she's trying to influence, like bad behavior. Like she's doing this on purpose. Like she knew that people were gonna hate on her for supporting SPM, and she wants to do that because she supports Texas and all this stuff. Because there's all kinds of crazy stuff, like how Mexican OT supports SPM and just all kinds of weird shit. So there's just things. There's like these undercover people that support SPM on the low.
Someone says, IE Factor Big Temps. If this ain't telling on someone, I don't know what to call it. Take your licking and keep them pushing. I guess they're getting mad because she's talking about calling the police, bro. I guess she's getting backlash. I want to say something real quick, though. I don't know if you noticed this, Pocho, but I went to Lady Pink's IG. Bro, this right here backfired on her. I'll tell you why. All throughout Lady Pink's page, it's like all Jenny 69's followers went and they're just like dragging her, bro. They're calling her Miss Piggy, and Grandma. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Hey, well, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I told my wife, when they start nicknaming you Miss Piggy, and that's what they're calling you, that's a bad name for a woman, I would imagine, bro. And they're I'll put her up.
I named the Hater World that.
I thought you were cool, Blue Devil. Shots fired. No, but hey, Pocho, but I'm telling you, bro, like this thing, in my opinion, it backfired on Lady Pink's. I don't know if she tried to do it for clout or she was jealous, like everybody's saying. I don't know. Whatever it happened, I'm just saying.
Who's that other? I'm gonna hook up. Who's that? Can you go to? Do you see that other girl on the far side? I'm gonna hook up with her soon.
Hold on. Check this one out. Speaking of that, check this one out though, bro. This girl made a video. My wife just showed me this one. Check this one out, bro. Have you seen this?
Yeah, that's my homegirl.
This message is for Miss Pinks. I don't know who the hell you think you are. Jumping people, bullying people because of the music they listen to. Nah, girl. Obviously, you've done no time. You've never walked the main line, girl. Because we don't bully. We don't do that shit. We represent other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We go one-on-one. We go heads up. You're feeling some type of way. We go heads up like that. Hell yeah. All day long. But for someone like Jenny 69, really, like, that's like, nah, girl. Come see me. I'm in the east side, girl. We handle business over here. You want to bring your homegirls along? Kyle. But I'll go, hey, line them up. I'll go one-on-one with all of you guys. Line them up all day long. You're not going to jump nobody. Not on my time. Not on my watch.
Hey, bro, I think she got a grip of followers off this video. But, Pocho, let's get back. Hold on. Check this out. Pocho, why is this... Bro, like I'm like kind of embarrassed, Pocho. This is like low level IQ. This is like, what do you call it? Low frequency kind of stuff right here, bro. Like, ain't this kind of embarrassing, bro? Don't you think? Oh, you're muted. My bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Are you muted? Hold on. You there? Pocho, this is like
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Hey, Pocho, this is like some low vibrate, bro. This is what the people do, bro, right here.
Oh yeah. No, I heard you. Oh, check it out. One is that's my homegirl right there. She's from Cuatro Flats, 4th Street. Shout out. You know what I mean? So she's a real one. She was actually interviewed on LA Icon's wife's podcast. So she's a legitimate homegirl from it's called Cuatro Flats. It's right next to Primera Flats in Boyle Heights. And she's not even trying to be tough. This is a real gangster girl, right? Like what she's trying to say is like if you see how she is like me, like we're trying to tell her, bro, we don't, like this is like on both ends, Jenny's side, but also on Lady Pink's side, also on Kilo's side. All of them, they're all acting like studio gangsters. Gangsters don't portray themselves like this. They don't talk in public. They don't get mad about what they're listening to, worrying about personal little things. Well, a lot of people said, God, who is the person that said it? The guy on the Food News. Yes, I watch it sometimes. The Food News guy said, If you got a trip on that, go get on that. There's a rape map or whatever. I don't even want to say the word rape. There, Chomo. The maps on Chomos.
Yeah, Megan's Law. There's like a yeah. You go ahead.
If you're gonna start tripping on everybody, go actually beat up and trip on actual Chomos. Don't go start tripping on this just like Jenny 6ix9ine. Like, who cares about them? But then again, bro, Lady Pinks would say, I care because Jenny 6ix9ine is one of the biggest representatives of our people. But I don't.
Okay, here's a clip of Kilo, and then before we end this live, I want to show everybody what Lady Pinks looks like, for y'all can recognize who she is. She's getting clout off this. We'll continue. Here's Kilo on the Rhodium Radio. My wife actually said that it looks bad on Kilo, that she don't believe him for nothing. I'll let y'all be the judge, ladies and gentlemen. This is the guy that she went to the video shoot with.
She's going live right now. It's work going live. Mm-hmm. That I tried to strangle her in the alley.
You did?
Listen, really? That I tried. How come I didn't do it? I just tried, right? Fucking lie. I would never do that to a woman, and I'm against that, homeboy. They live, or she lives, off of drama. Quiere que la estén mirando. Because she can't sing, she can't rap, she can't do nothing, homeboy, besides come out in a bikini and doing a thing. When I was in the dressing room after that, and she said, bro, she's going live right now. It's work going live.
Damn, bro, this fool Kilo's getting a resurgence though, bro. Damn, that fool made a song a long time ago. He rode that wave, and now he's doing this. Your thoughts on what he said, bro? You believe him? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm tending to agree with your wife on this one. He didn't sound too convincing. He felt like he wasn't even trying. You know what I mean? I wasn't, but I mean, I do think that some of the things he said were true. That I don't think she's talented. She can't sing at all. Wow. She's a bad singer. Really bad. Soy la 69. I mean, come on. But she has a great personality, and she's a winner, bro. Jenny 6ix9ine is a real winner, though, bro. Seriously, that BBL is just not working. But who is
this? And let everybody know who this is.
Lady Pinks. This is the girl that jumped Jenny 6ix9ine, supposedly. I'd knock them down both. Fuck it. I don't care. I just think, maybe I should just come in there, make peace with them, by, making love to them, listening to R. Kelly. Just kidding. In
SPM? I'm going to be honest, bro. SPM is a no-go on my end. But let's go to the comments. This is what I wanted to show everybody real quick, y'all. If I can go to the comments. This is the backlash she's getting, y'all. This girl, if I can open this up, this girl has 2 million followers. I can't even open the damn comments, y'all. So let me ask you this: does Pinky get any play in Northern Cali, bro?
I don't even know who she was till right now. No, bro. Northern California, we're more like you guys in Texas, where we're more like, I don't want to say mixed with black, but we're just not on this. Southern California, they're really on that cholo, like really into themselves, like these events, you only see Mexicans. In Northern California, the events are very by race. There's a lot of different races at our events. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's hella of Hawaiians and blacks and Pacific Islanders, and at our rap events. At a rap event in LA, you'll just see nothing but Mexicans or nothing but blacks. They'll be separated, though. They won't be together. So she don't get played, but I think in general, it doesn't look good. If she's a real street girl, bro, she shouldn't be worried about what's going on in the internet. That's the other problem, Like, when people trip on me, I'm like, bro, if you're a real gangster, you shouldn't be worried about me. You shouldn't even know who I am. Because if you're a real gangster, you wouldn't be on the internet at all. You'd be in the streets.
Okay. And that's kind of what Chicano Tube said also. So here's the comments, y'all. Check it out. Negative.
Oh, look at that one. I like that one. Hey, go back up. Let me read that one.
Go ahead, read
it. Baby something says, protect the street vendors, but attack a Mexican girl that is a civilian. Ha ha ha. This is a joke. That's like that exactly. Like she should know that because if she's such a chola, she should know that Jenny's not none of that, and that she doesn't get no points for that. Like no disrespect, bro, but me knocking down Icon or the other one, Juan, I don't get no points for that.
There's no competition, basically.
To be honest, my homeboys think it's silly when I even do a little bit of this kind of back and forth, but they know that I'm a little petty. So they let me be petty because I am petty, brother. And in a couple years maybe I won't be, but right now I still am, and so I'm rocking.
Check it out,
no points for this, bro.
Yeah,
no points.
I know what you mean. That's kind of what I had to do, bro. I'm dealing with this local politician. Can't stand him, bro. I saw him in person. He tucked his tail, and I don't fight the weak, bro. And I'm not trying to even fight him, but this dude showed me straight up that he's like a weenie, bro. Like you're right. You don't go after people like that. You get no points, basically. I agree. But look, comment after comment, y'all. They're just dogging this lady. So that's what I'm saying. It like backfired on her because she's not really getting nothing good out of it. Just being hated by all of Jenny 6ix9ine's 2 million plus fans. You know what I mean? Like, there's not no good comments in here, y'all. I saw this earlier. They're like, they're calling her Miss Piggy, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, all publicity is good publicity, brother. And no matter how bad it looks, she's probably loving her. Like she's probably got more. And that's what's so sad, bro, is that these people, she's probably loving this. Like she's never felt like this in her whole life. And then she's probably trying to tell herself, "Oh my God, look at that one. That is funny."
What it say? It was a comment.
Did you see the comment though? Oh,
no, let me see. God. Hold on, I'm getting back over here. My bad.
So that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's all even her. She's a studio gangster for doing this. Like like that one that was talking before. The other one, she's a real one.
Yeah,
you
See, look, bro, this is the stuff.
This one?
Look. Like I said, but you're right though. I guess for these rappers, all publicity is good publicity, but they're clowning her,
Yeah, but she's probably never got this many followers, never got this many things. But see, even for me, like I don't care either way. I'm indifferent. I'll get like people when I came into the game, kind of like there's a lot of controversy on my name a little. Other people were like checking in on me, bro. Like, are you okay, bro? I was like, bro, I don't care, dog. I got real enemies out there. I got people that are. Not that it matters, bro, but there's real gangsters in my city that don't like me. Real gangsters that are not on the internet, that don't have nothing to do with the internet. And I don't even really have to worry about them because I know that they will come at me directly if they're against me. But I mean, if they want funk, they're my enemy because we have different. They don't believe in how I believe, but they're not trying to attack me. You know what I mean? Because they would have already seen. Real gangsters come and tell you, I don't like you. And they did. But they also said, I'm not gonna do nothing. I just don't like you, and I respect that, bro. They're not gonna gangbang on me. They're not gonna. That's cheesy. They're not gonna jump me. That don't make no sense. They just don't fuck with me, and I respect that. To me, that's how a gangster should be. If he has his own business and he just sees something that he doesn't like, he doesn't need to go get involved. He just doesn't fuck with it. He stays in his lane. But. I mean, I just feel sad because this is all we can do to pop. How are we ever gonna pop? How are we ever gonna really take it to the next level?
Yeah.
Who CNN, Fox News? All these channels suck anyway. But why would any of these people want to interview any of these people when all they see is these clowns attacking each other, even if they do?
Hey, Pocho, that's why I brought you. That's why I brought you on, bro. Because I just see a problem here, bro. Like. Will the Chicano, I don't even call it rap, the culture, bro, will it ever get away from the streets and gangs? Will it ever elevate? I mean, we all got kids, bro. Like you just said earlier, all these people have kids and they're acting worse than kids, in my opinion. Yeah. This is like, if y'all, look, guys, if y'all don't like this kind of content, you ain't got to watch it. But the point is this, y'all, this is the kind of content that's being put out there that we're actually calling out or putting a spotlight on. This is like very viral, yet detrimental content that you heard Pocho say it. These guys, they thrive off of it. People thrive off this kind of stuff, y'all. They love to watch it and they love to, we're talking about it. Yeah, we are. But this is like you said earlier, bro, you got to see, you're in the belly of the beast, for lack of better words. And you got to see how it was where you're in LA or wherever. And this is what they live off of, bro. This is like crazy to even think that this is what people have come to. It's like a episode of Black Mirror, bro. They're like thriving off of negativity and detrimental, toxic content and lifestyles, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. That's what, like, even at the end of it, like, there, I'm not gonna say whose gun it was, but there was a gun there on the table, and it was somebody that's part of the food community, but I'm not gonna say who. But and they were saying, oh, we should make content out of it, and talking about, like, and then they did, and they have a picture of Jenny holding a gun, smoking a joint with somebody from the food community. I'm not gonna say, you can go find it, but and he's reversed on it like this, and it's like, what are you promoting, dog? You have a son, you're gonna promote a half naked girl with a gun in her hand, like, what is that? And it's the whole buchona thing. But the thing is, now you're telling all the images. You think, I got a daughter, brother, and that offends me, because now the food community, you're trying to put it off to all the women that this is cool when it's not cool, and especially it's not cool when that girl's not a real buchona, when she's not really married to a narco, when she's not really living a dangerous life. She's not now, and the moment she feels a little danger, do you know that a narco's wife, a real narco's wife, if she got jumped, she would go there and smash and shoot up the place? She wouldn't call the police. That's how a buchona should act, Jenny. Not like you're acting, Jenny. You deserve what's happening to you because little sad little girl that wants everybody to feel bad for you. But sorry, baby, you're an adult, and I don't feel bad for you. I don't believe that you deserve what you got, but you got what you deserve, if that makes sense.
Real quick, what's a buchona? I don't even know what that word means.
That's a narco's wife.
Oh,
that
damn.
Lives the lifestyle.
That bro.
Jewelry that has the ones in Mexico that you would see, like, that were in the internet, that would show off the lifestyle, the lions, the jewelry, the guns, and they would propagate up that lifestyle, and then some of them would be partaking in it. So they were, saying that it was cool, right? And so, and the thing is, she's portraying it.
That's right,
she
bro.
She's not cut from it, and it shows. And that's why I'm telling her, like, why I had to go in on her a little bit, but with love, though. Like, I'm going in on her, but I'm not calling her a B. I'm not calling her a H word. I think that there's ways of even constructively criticizing people with a little bit of harshness that is still within respectful boundaries. I think everything I've said on her was, generally speaking, respectful, as like you would tell somebody that, like, your little cousin, or like, like, hey, bitch, like, or hey, like, get it together, girl, like, you're part of this family, like. And Jenny, little pinks, I do want to tell everybody, we are all part of a community. I'm not part of the food community, but we're a part of the raza community. We're part of the human race, and we do need to figure out how we can work online and offline in a way that's, because we're stronger together, and we can go viral and go further with we can go further if we do content that lasts longer. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my thought. The whole point is this low frequency content will not age well. Wow. In 100 years, people are not going to care about these little fights. They're going to care about, what did you give the earth? Yeah, I got one.
Hey, my boy Pocho. Guys, thanks for joining us, everybody. That's why I brought you on, bro. I know you knew about this, bro, and I want to talk about this, bro. I mean, not to get viral, to do numbers. Hey, we get numbers, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, it's not about numbers. It's about numbers and getting numbers. But I saw this, bro, and I was like, it just perplexes me, bro, that this is the stuff that happens. That, bro, you don't see Michael Jackson. He wasn't doing this kind of stuff. I mean, he was doing other weird stuff or whatever, right? But I'm just saying, like, this is like the ceiling of this kind of content and culture, bro, I guess. And I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, whatever, but I'm just saying this just does not look good as far as the whole situation, bro. And to be honest, her calling herself like a narco's wife, bro, like, come on, that's, bro, selling drugs is lame. Yeah. Who wants to promote or glamorize being a drug dealer, bro, in 2024, right? So with that, Pocho, thanks for joining me, bro. Final words, go ahead.
Hey, man, I want to thank everybody in the chat, thank everybody in West Texas, and especially thank you, bro. I wanted to tell you, I always say, especially a compliment I say in private, I want to say in public, that you inspire me, brother. I'm really well known in the photography community, and I kind of get a lot of extra love that you get of somebody that's, worked really hard to get where he's at. But in the podcast world, I haven't taken myself serious yet, and because of I'm inspired by how you take your visual, your video, everything is done well, and I think that you inspired me to take myself more serious.
Wow.
And I think by inspiring somebody like me, if you can inspire somebody like me, I can bet that you're inspiring a bunch of little brown boys that you're not even aware of.
Damn.
And I know that we both want to be at a place, of great, to be able to help our people at an even greater, level. But I think it's going to take us brick by brick, bro. But I think you got the audio, you got the visual, you take yourself serious. Look at your screen, look at mine. No disrespect, but yours looks better, brother. And I respect that about you. One day I want our screens to look equally, and I'm going to get there. But what I'm saying is I like to deal with people that are, like, I used to play sports with people that were better than me so that I could get better, And so I'm just saying, like, I feel like I'm playing with somebody in this world that is at a level that's higher than me, and I respect you for it, bro. So my main thing is just keep going. The numbers are there, but also remember that technology is a spoof. It's a blah blah blah. So just know that we're making real connections here, brother, and that's what really matters. And if we just keep going, we're gonna be factors in the way that we want to be. I know we're already factors in our families and our communities, but I know that me and you have dreams that are bigger than even we want to admit to ourselves. How big that I can see it and feel it in you, bro. So just keep going. I appreciate you for also not being afraid to talk to me, because there's only a certain group of people in this world now that I stood up to the beast of the food community, that it's like I'm a leper,
Wow.
But a lot of great men in the beginning were lepers in the community, and then they became the most famous people in the world. They became the most greatest men on the world. But at one time, people thought that they were crazy for having such audacious, dreams of bringing all my people together. I believe that I'm connected to God, and to Jesus, and that I came here to bring my people together. And I have to say that out loud. I'm not saying that I am Jesus. I'm just saying that Jesus runs through me, and I walk and I deal with the people that he dealt with on the fringes of society, and I try to bring them to the center of society and say that until the fringes are taken care of, the center don't matter,
Wow.
So we got to take care of everything. And I just want to say I appreciate you, bro, and just keep doing your thing, and I'm here for whatever, and let's keep podcasting whenever, brother.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Pocho, for joining me. Thanks for everybody watching this late night live. We're out of here. God bless everybody watching now on the repeat. You're an American, you're a patriot, you got grit. Act like it. We're out.